€50 pit bike, running. Wow. Let's have a big look where we are so far. So welcome back to the channel, guys. In front of me we have the €50 pit bike build that I started, and I just want to do a quick update on exactly what's after happening, and exactly why it wouldn't start from the beginning. And I'm going to go through some of that now. As you can see, it's got its new plastics on, it's got its new handlebars on, it's got its new grips on, it also has a new tank cover. Loads of new bits have gone on, but let's go into why it wasn't working and diagnosing the problem from the beginning. So first of all, the main problem was that the fact that it wouldn't start, obviously, and the reason why it wouldn't start, and the first thing we went to, was the fact that it was not sparking. So in order to counteract this, we found out that it was actually the stator plate was broken, and that's why it wasn't starting, and also there was a problem with the wiring itself. So in order to get the stator plate off and take that away, I had to get rid of the flywheel, and that was a job in itself. And that ended in me actually beating the flywheel off, which I think you saw in a previous video. So I had to replace the flywheel and the stator, so that was about a €25, I'd suppose, investment, something like that. And I bought a wiring kit to go with that. Now I used the original CDI and the rest of I suppose the main electrical equipment, but I changed the actual wiring going to the stator and the wiring block that goes before the CDI. Also I changed the carburetor as well, because that was just muck. It was disintegrating and it just wasn't worth keeping. So we changed the starter, the stator plate, the flywheel, the wiring on the bike, and the carburetor. So we're going to call that about a €50 investment in total, like give or take about €50. So we're in at about €100 at this stage. And then you probably seen at the start of this video that the bike actually did start, and it actually started last night. It's been a while since I've gotten the chance to do this, but because of everything that's gone on in the news lately, I've got a little bit more time on my hands, so we got that done. So that's great news. It's turning over nice and freely. I did check all the gearing, so we are in neutral now, and then if I were to click it into gear, we are going into gear, and I did check that yesterday while it was revving, and I might be able to show you that a little bit later on in the video. So overall, if you guys have a pit bike like this and it's not starting, first thing you got to do is look at the spark. If it's sparking, you know you've got spark. Check the compression by pushing the kickstart over and making sure that there is some resistance while you do that when you have the spark plug in. As you can see, that means we do have compression. And then once you have those things, you need to make sure you've got your fuel. So it might be a case of replacing your carburetor, replacing your fuel lines. You've got a direct fuel line in there that's nice and clean. And then obviously making sure the throttle is set up correctly and your choke is working. But if you've got your fuel and you've got your spark and you've got your air going into the actual bike itself, and you've got your compression, well then there shouldn't really be anything else that you're going to need to start this bike. You're just going to need a good couple of kicks and a bit of love to get her going. So as I was saying, she is running and I'm delighted. The next thing that I'm going to have to order for this project, hopefully I can still get it in the mail, is we do need some new tires and some new tubes on the front and the back. That's pretty much it. That's all we're going to need to finish this bike off. Apart from that, we're good to go. So if you're in the same case as me, check those things that I've just after going through. In the next video, we are going to have our top speed run once I get the new wheels when they arrive for the bike. And yeah, in the meantime, I suppose watch some of the clips now. It's going to show you some of the handlebars going on and a few other bits that we've missed so far. Thank you so much for watching. Success, boys. I finally got it started. It took a while of messing around with it, but I finally got it started and she's running really, really nice. Worrying that there's not very much compression when I kick it, but hey, she runs. €50 pit bike, running. Wow.